Hello and welcome to another episode of Community Update. I'm your host, Nicole Johnson. As we continue to celebrate Black History Month here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, we're excited to announce that the former professional boxer Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest boxers of all time, will be in Halifax to share insights into his life and career. Joining me today to discuss the event and more is Jordan, a renowned R&B singer from Halifax, one of our very own sons from the village, who also will grace the stage with a performance. And joining us today is also Pretty Novell Provo. Yes, you know it, the mayor of North Preston. But I call him the Black John Cherry because he is always styling and profiling. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to be here, man.
I am so excited to
Yeah.
be here. I mean,
Yeah.
we can talk about this event. I mean, wow, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard, man.
So how did this...
Champ.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We were talking before the show started, and there's so much, history behind all
So
of this,
much.
and so much legendary history
Yes.
behind it. Tell us, how this event came about.
He came about with Sugar Ray Leonard, a good friend of mine, one of the promoters, Ringo's production,
Right.
DJ's Ringo DJ Association. There, he was putting on a show. He'd done a show with his son.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it at that point, right?
Right.
But he made a relationship with Sugar Ray's son, and through that relationship with his son, then he got to the father.
Right.
And just me knowing that he had a relationship with Sugar Ray Leonard was like, wow. I mean, I just looked at how amazing it would be Black History Month for Sugar Ray to
Right. Right.
come here. And once I started talking to him, I said, hey, what about this ideal? And he said, you know what, we'll try it. And we've been trying it. And, then I thought about, well, Sugar Ray's coming. I got to bring my man Jordan.
Hey.
That's, you know what I mean? He's been always singing, always doing his thing, right? And I said, what a performance. And then Jupiter
Rain.
Rain, she's up and coming. She just won the asthma awards and stuff like that. So I said, look, that'd be a great little show to come. And, me, I'm always thinking, how can I benefit this community and how can we go farther? And I'm a great boxer fan and looking at Castillo fighting,
We just had a great event.
Yeah.
Main event, yes.
and to get back in the ring and, Kirk Johnson and, all that. So I was like, man, why would be a good night to bring the Sugar Ray Leonard. He does
Greatness.
motivational
Greatness.
Yeah, he brings motivational speaking, and I just think that would be a great idea to come to the community. And I'm in dying to meet him, and I know a lot of other people would love to meet him and stuff like
Can't
that,
wait.
right? So,
Thank you.
And also,
go ahead.
and also
No.
like with the the fights that just happened, it's a great time to
To
really
build upon that.
build
Yes.
boxing here has been such a big part of the community.
Big
There's
part.
tons of amazing boxers that come out of Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Black amazing boxers.
Such
you know what I
as?
mean?
Give us some names.
one name that comes with Kirk Johnson,
Yeah.
Castillo Clayton, Billy Late, Billy D,
George Dixon.
Downey,
George Dixon, one of the first.
George Dixon.
Yeah.
You
And
got
there's
Sam
Downey.
Langford.
Yeah.
The Downies. Yeah, Sugar. I said Sugar Ray because we used to call Ray. We used to call him Sugar Ray.
That's right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we?
yes, we did.
We used to call him Sugar Ray
Yeah.
Downey,
Right,
right?
right,
So
right.
yeah,
You got-
Olympic medalist and stuff. So it's a great time. So
Oh yeah.
when Putty called me, that's family.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I can't wait to meet him.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But
huge.
isn't that how community is? Like,
Yeah.
when we have something going on, we don't just, hold it to ourselves or be gatekeepers. We want as many people on this bandwagon as
exactly.
possible, right?
Yeah.
Because it uplifts you, it puts you out there as an artist.
Right.
Jupiter Rain, like you said,
Yeah.
up and coming, right?
Mhm.
And we just keep building upon that. You are a great promoter. Everybody knows if you're putting on something, it's going to be a good time,
Mhm,
right?
mhm, exactly.
So I think that's a great collaboration,
Oh, yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then just to keep building on that. I mean, you guys can expand upon that if you like.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing that I always want to do is just bring our greatness together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think being in Nova Scotia and we don't do as much as we can, together. You know what I mean? Other than a lot of people have been passing and stuff like that. We
Yeah.
get together on a lot of funerals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what about the good times
Right.
and the things that we're used to? And boxing was always a big thing for us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Boxing,
you know,
entertainment,
boxing.
even like I wasn't there, but I heard the legendary story with you and James Brown on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like you said, bringing people together to.
Yes.
I missed that.
Yes.
I wish I would have saw that with my own eyes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so coming together is important.
Very,
very important.
important,
You know,
you know.
each other and what we got going on.
And that's what's happening now. Like, you know, like this show here, I never knew, you know, much about it, right? But it's something that's really needed in our community because there's so many things that go on that we don't know that's going on. And so it's just how do we get that word out? And you know, I mean, we got Facebook and all that, but we need more.
Well, you're welcome on community update anytime.
Let them know.
Okay?
We're on the
not a
update.
problem.
Update. Let them know. Come on through.
Community
Come
update.
down.
Hey,
You
So
know.
tell us a little bit more about the show. What the date, the time, what can we expect? And is this a 1-day event or a 2-day event?
it's got 2 days event.
Okay.
One event's in Halifax.
Okay. What date
And
is
then
that?
that's the 24th.
Okay.
And
February
then
24th.
and then they're gonna take it to Yarmouth because
Lighthouse,
that's where it's at the Lighthouse.
Lighthouse downtown.
Nice little,
Okay.
little
So
theater.
just so we get this right for the folks that is listening.
Yeah.
So on February 24th is at the Lighthouse Arts Center.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is what's happening. What is that? What's happening there? Is that a panel discussion? Is that what's happening?
Jupiter Rain and then
Oh, it's a
Jordan
performance.
is
Okay.
gonna perform,
Right.
do their
Okay.
thing, and then Sugar Ray Leonard is gonna, you know, cap it off with
Yes.
his motivational speaking,
Right
and
on. Okay.
and around those times, hopefully, you're gonna be able to, you know, hopefully meet,
Yeah. get
greet,
some
meet, and
pictures.
stuff
Okay.
like
Is there a
pictures and
target
stuff like that.
audience, or is this open for all?
It's open for everybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, it's open for everybody. And
Tickets.
tickets are on sale.
Okay.
You know, there's some VIP tickets, mainly VIP tickets been sold.
Oh wow.
You know, so that's a good thing. But
Okay. Nice.
we still need a lot more
Yes.
people to
Yeah.
fill the room in.
Let's have them look at the camera and
Yeah,
tell them.
come on
You know,
out.
a lot more people. You need a lot more
Come on
people
out,
to come in
24th.
to make sure you come to this show. You know, we need some more tickets, some more heads. It's going to be a great show. I know Jordan.
Yeah.
I know he got some new material and he got
Yeah.
some new music that we're dying. He got the good life.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
know.
tell us about that, Jordan.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you don't
I've
have to.
been-
Don't spoil
No, that's
anything.
fine.
but
I've
you
been
can
working on. So I'm
Okay,
actually
good.
I'm working. I got a show tonight, so I'm actually testing out a few new records. So they're gonna
Nice
get
one.
a couple new records that ain't even released yet. So I'm, you know, I love performing. I love recording. So you know, any chance to get on stage is a good day. So
Okay, so
You
we'll
know.
come back to that.
Mhm.
So the next day, the 25th, what's happening? There's a school visit, correct?
yeah.
And where's that
Going down to
happening?
Yarmouth.
Going to
Yeah.
Yarmouth.
Okay.
Going
Yeah.
to Yarmouth.
I forget
Nice.
the name of the school, but we're going down, and I think he's gonna do this pretty much the same.
Same
Okay.
type of thing,
but in the
right?
school. Yeah.
Then they got the Red Knight. He's gonna be probably doing a little show there,
After,
a little after party thing like that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So now will you be performing?
I'll
that?
be there.
Okay.
oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have a nice
Yeah.
weekend. We're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
together.
Okay,
So,
I like it.
you
I
know,
like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
if you want to come on, drive down to Yarmouth, or come on
on
with
down
us.
too.
I
Yeah.
have to consider that.
Just
You know.
Right.
get everybody out.
Right.
Mhm.
So when I look at the poster behind you for our Black History Month theme this year, our smiles, our joy, our resilience. What does
Yeah.
that mean for you guys?
For me, like it's almost like what the show with Sugar Ray is like. You know, for me, I'm an older artist. People might not know my age.
You
But
got
I'm
an
not
old
ashamed that
soul.
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not like I'm. You know, sometimes it takes 10 to 20 years to really achieve that greatness. But if you know, it's like with anything in life, if you keep going,
Right.
you know what I'm saying,
That
and just you see Sugar
consistency.
Ray's coming to tell his story. That's an epic, an amazing story that can still
Exactly.
inspire to this day, even though he's been out of boxing for
Mhm.
years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just important. I think it's, you know, we've like literally come a long way, like, and it's, you know, because we're strong.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Strong people.
Absolutely.
That resilience, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you know, I just gotta talk, you know, from our Alphaville story
Mhm.
to our opponent's story where they left us there to die
Mhm.
and we survived.
You sure
Mhm.
did.
You know, presses
We
and
cultivated the land,
yeah.
built
cultivated
homes,
land,
built
and
families,
we're still
built businesses.
still existing, right?
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely,
mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, you just look at all the people that have passed, and some great people has passed, right? But that means that a lot of young people and everyone is time for to step up to the plate, and you know that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, hey, I love our community, all of our communities.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? And that's just resilience,
Yeah.
and we're just getting stronger to me. You know, but we just need to be together more.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing,
the
right?
thing.
Together.
Okay, so I have a question for Jordan and I have a
Alright.
question for Putty. How did you get into this industry in terms of music?
Music,
What jump started you to get into it?
Oh man, it's from the beginning. Like I was talking about earlier, my subconscious was my you know, my family in North Preston. My mom and dad always took me to North Preston. My subconscious was that, but that's not what initially inspired me. that just let me know that I had a voice.
That's right. That was
But
confirmation.
but that was definitely. But when I moved back from Toronto, my brother had a ton of CDs, and he's like, "Yo, don't touch my CDs." And I found Babyface, and the
Right.
song was "Sunshine" on his Babyface's debut album, and I learned that song. Never stopped singing it, so I fell in love with my voice then too. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? I
Yeah.
started singing, and then it's just from there I knew I always wanted to do the
sing.
music. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And also King Lou, I always got to shout out King Lou too. King Lou up in Toronto, because he used to babysit me, from Dream Warriors.
Yes.
He used to babysit me. He
I
was
know.
he lived upstairs. We were on second. He was
Wow.
on third.
So this was in
So
Jane and
this is
Finch.
Jane and Finch, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he like I was walking past the hallway, them guys be in the lobbies break dancing and doing their thing,
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
middle of the 80s, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
King
So
Lou, yeah.
so that's
long
but
braids
that's
and
where
blonde.
my inspiration mainly all came from.
Okay, nice,
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah,
Now, how
man.
did you get into, the promoting aspect of community events and involvements? Because we show up for everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
We
yeah,
show up
yeah,
for
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
But exactly,
Yeah.
right? Yes, the key to
Yeah.
I have,
but talk about that. Talk about the importance of showing up, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I think that's the key thing,
yeah.
right?
I had a humbling beginning. Like my brother Robert, he was the DJ,
Yes.
played the music all the time, right? But I was the dancer. Like, just loved to dance and loved to have a good time. And I would go to the parties, and he'd be playing music that people didn't want to hear. So I would always hear, "Oh, how come your brother? Go tell your brother play this music. Go tell your brother play that music." And I always knew the song, so
Right.
I used to dance. And I said, "Well, how come you won't play this? How come you won't play that?" So as Robbie sort of faded out on the music, I sort of jumped into the
Right
music.
on. Yeah.
And I always was the one that played the hits. I just played the hits, kept playing the hits, and then as I started
Build a
realizing
reputation
they
of-
got a
yeah,
reputation.
yeah, yeah.
A lot of free parties. Did a lot of free
Mhm.
parties. Like, don't worry, I'll call Putty. He'll play. He ain't charging nothing. You know what I mean? But people would make all kind of money.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was building what was happening. I was building a following.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was building a following. People was coming in and enjoying it.
But that's
Yeah,
a, that's not a light affliction, because that's a skill in itself.
Exactly.
You can throw money at something,
Mhm.
but if you don't have the
heart.
The
well,
passion
not
for
only
it.
that, but like the name,
Yeah.
the investment in community. People
Mhm.
want to come if certain people are around or certain
Yeah.
people
Right.
are there, right?
Yeah.
One, that's safety, right?
Yeah.
Two, it's just like, okay, you're going to have a good time.
Mhm.
And two, it's going to bring in a lot of other things and new faces.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, because you bring people,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
And
like,
that's my main thing too. Is like I love bringing communities together. That's why when I was playing at the Derby in them days, and I would have the East Preston people, I would have North Preston, I had
Yeah,
Cherryville,
Yeah.
Hammers Plains, Halifax,
Mm-hmm.
Hammers Plains, and and ever since that, just bringing those people all together all the time meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And throughout the years, and then it transpired from me being raised in Toronto, I would go to Toronto, and then that'd be the same thing. People would hear that I'm having a party in Toronto, and they would come
Yeah.
from miles and miles around.
Yeah.
All these people. Some
That
people would just,
reputation. I
would
mean,
just
It's the Mecca.
I
They
remember
would know.
being I
I
remember
know.
being young and sneaking up the hall and
Mhm.
the parties going until the sun come up. And it's just
Exactly.
like,
Right.
like
Right.
that's that
The good
energy
old
and
days.
that thing and people
Yeah.
coming together and having fun,
Yeah,
dancing all
yeah.
night, having
Oh,
a
yeah.
good time,
we
Yeah.
come from a good
We
community.
do. We come from good
Right?
stock.
And
We
good
come
stock
from a
and
good
people that
pedigree of
enjoy
people.
themselves,
Exactly.
love to-
Exactly.
Enjoy themselves,
Right.
and that's the thing what I live off of, right?
Mhm.
And when I see young cats like Jordan coming up, been singing, and I'm hearing the songs on the radio, and boom,
Does you
right?
proud, doesn't it?
Oh, it feels real good. You know what I mean? Because I know the struggle. I mean, this guy was also a talented basketball player, right? And he
That's
transformed from playing
Yeah.
ball to
They say you should never do
singing,
that.
right?
Do you miss
You know
it?
what I
Do you
mean?
They
miss
say you should never.
Do you miss
no,
basketball?
not at
No,
all.
okay,
No,
okay.
No.
I don't miss it at all. It's because when I shifted gears, I just decided that okay, that was my past.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you want to if you want to really focus and be try to succeed in something, you got to
You gotta
you got to
give
put the
your-
blinders up
why
and give
not?
everything and go at it
Yeah.
with nothing else to distract you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do miss the physical aspect of it because I should be a little bit more in shape than I am.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Shoot,
mean?
you still in shape, man. I know
Yeah,
you
but
probably go out
it's,
there and
it's
hit
I don't
20.
really. I probably yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then let me ask both of you, and you can answer one at a time. What would you say to the young and the old, I guess? What would be your words of encouragement in terms of, from your perspective as an artist and from your perspective as a community, rallier kind of thing? What would your words of encouragement be?
Keep the peace, number one.
Right.
Number one, keep the peace, and don't give up.
Mhm.
Even though things might look kind of dim right now, or You know what I mean? But you don't give up. You keep on staying in that fight, right?
Yeah.
And staying together and keep loving your people. Number one.
I was gonna say love too. I
love-
mean, love
love
is
is
a
number
really
one.
important, like,
Yeah.
and taking care of your family, making sure home is good, you know. And if it's a passion that you have, just like you said, just don't stop.
Right.
Like I said,
Stop.
just put them blinders up and just go after that goal. And just, even though everyone around you might say, man, that's gonna be hard to do.
Mhm.
You got to know you can do that and more in your
Right.
mind. Just
Yeah.
just even if
So
it's
it's a
like a
mindset.
delusion, like
Yeah.
you be delusional, like I'm gonna do that and
Yeah.
and go do it.
And go do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
My main thing is just keep on keeping on. You know what I mean? Because we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
And once we stay together, that's the key.
That's
Right.
resilience, right?
You stay
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
We stay together, man. And,
Okay. Thank you so much for those answers. I think they're awesome. I think they're authentic.
Mhm.
And any final comments about the event? What would you like the people to
24th, you guys, come on.
Yeah,
Come
don't
on.
stay
Down the
home.
lighthouse, come on, it's gonna be
no
epic.
reason to stay home, man.
Yeah.
No reason to stay home. It's time to get up out your house, man, and live.
Yeah.
You know, live. If you're breathing, keep breathing. Get out. You guarantee you're gonna have a good time.
Right.
You know, I mean, I was just amazed at all the people that came to Castillo's fight.
It
You
was
know,
beautiful.
It was good to see.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it was good
Yeah.
to see, right? And I just think that there should be more.
More
Yeah,
There
events.
should be
More
more events.
More so,
You know, even Castillo, you don't have to fight nowhere. Just fight up home.
Yeah.
Just fight at the Metro Center, the
Yeah.
Scotia Bank.
right?
Just fire home.
Just take the world on. Just tell them to come there.
Come here, yeah.
Come to
yeah,
Nova
bring 'em
Scotia,
home,
you
bring
know
'em
what I
home.
mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Because there's so many other people that will come,
That's
man,
right.
you know?
There was, right.
Yeah.
And you know what? I thank you. Thank you for saying that, actually. Like,
Mhm.
if the world doesn't open to you, your community will always be there.
Always.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Always.
Absolutely.
Always.
But I
right?
believe he has a bright future just as well as you.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Do you know what
Mhm.
you're singing today?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna always do like like
The
magic.
fan
You can have it
favorites,
all,
yeah.
but I'm gonna I do that. I actually covered a song that Mooney Long song. You know, it
Mhm.
made for me that everybody's singing. So I covered that. So I'm gonna sing
Nice,
that tonight.
nice,
yeah.
nice.
I
Nice
don't know.
one.
I don't normally sing covers, but I like that song is just so infectious. So like if
Right.
you heard it, that's just one of those.
That song, you and Oren and what's your name sang, man?
Yeah.
Oh, that song.
Where?
I think you be in.
In Pair of Wings. You talking about?
Yeah.
Pair of Wings.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
You
have
know,
to check
We're
that
gonna
out.
do a little nap
And,
tonight. I
what's
got you.
your boy's
Notes,
name?
Notes.
Notes, man.
Notes.
That guy.
Notes.
He-
Yeah,
he-
he's
he-
literally just texted me while I was sitting
He's
here.
amazing, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
He-
bring him
that's-
along too.
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna be at the show tonight.
Yeah,
man, so.
man. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
gentlemen, it was a pleasure having you both. I do
Thank
hope
you.
that you would come on the show again
Oh,
for
anytime.
whatever
Sure.
events that you're going on, or even to follow up from this event. That would be wonderful. The community would love that. And so, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for tuning in. Please go check out the event. Sugar Ray Leonard will be here in Halifax, February 24th, and then also in Yarmouth on February 25th.
Yes.
Okay, so stay tuned for the next show.